Hi folks, welcome back. Monday morning, largely overcast, very warm, but sunny spells, but very little rain. We're not in London anyway. Right, okay, this is a bit of, 16 inches by 12 inches, so fit that other double mount that I've got. It's the Langton. I'm not sure whether it's who makes it, probably Bockingford, I don't know, but it's a cold pressed paper, so it's got quite a fine finish. I've given it a bit of a wet, so I'll just pull it tight because it will expand a bit. I don't know what I'm going to do. I should do my usual wet in wet though. Wet in wet sky and landscape. So put in some raw sienna. I do like the raw sienna. Well, at least for an initial wash. Go right into the corners. Right, okay, we'll add a bit of blue. This dry is a lot lighter. Put a bit of cloud in, a bit of red with that. Have a bit of red in there. Alright, okay, that'll do. I'm not sure what I'll put in this place. I've got a bit of toweling folded into four, and I use that for the first initial take off the water session. I'll put that there, but it's getting a bit old, so we'll use another bit now. So I'll use that bit. Just by the side of me, just so I can get the right amount of water out of the brush. Right, now I don't want to disturb that, so I'll just have a little chat. I just want the water to soak into the paper a bit. Okay, that's quite flat now. Now I'm going to dry this, but I don't want to stop the camera. So can you just turn your sound off? Otherwise, I'll have to edit it, which I don't really like doing. Okay, right, ready, go. Right, okay, finished. So I'm going to put in a bit of hilly background, so we'll use these colours. Right, right, and then we got a bit of, let's have a bit of deeper stuff. Right, let's chop in some colour. Right, we'll let that sort of dry off naturally while I go off and do. I can put some trees up there. I'm going to put like a beach and something sweeping around here before we do a bit of dry brush on that and look about. So I'm going to use a bit of burnt umber, but I'm making it with Payne's Grey. Payne's Grey. There. Right. And that lovely green. Okay, so that's that. We'll put a little bit of upon the other side, just sweeping it up a bit. I'm sort of making this up, but from having done this sort of thing for many years. Right. Okay. To be honest, I've never really liked this paper because it doesn't let the paper, the water soak into the paper. It's good for some things. I'm sure it'll lift out. So we can sort of mitigate that. Right, I don't. Well, that's still wet as a soaked in. I think if you're doing this, I'd have to have so many breaks just drying it off that I would just lose interest in it. The cheaper Fabriano behaves better than this one. And I can't put any trees on there yet because it will do this sort of thing, this cauliflowery effect. So bear with me, I'll give it a try. Go. that lovely sky, that works. But the wetting wet, well, it was probably too open too long, but maybe I'm a bit harsh, but I'm only speaking as I find. So let's get some nice trees. Just putting little bits of shadow on these rock scrapings. Right. Bit of shadow in there. Bit of shadow. So this yellow is a absolute beauty. It's but that's the cadmium yellow light mixed with a bit of Payne's grey and other colours. So I put a bit of burnt sienna in there. What was I doing? Burnt sienna. A bit over the other side, then I'll go back and put some trunks up and get alive a bit. It's such a shot, it's an artist's quality. It's Winsor & Newton, but it just goes to show the difference between quality between an artist's quality and a student quality that I usually use. Right, we'll put a bit of stuff in there. Just meaningless, just really. I've got two yellows in here on my palette. I've got the cadmium yellow light, which is the artist one, and I've got some Cotman cadmium yellow pale. Right, I'm going to try to get rid of that. I'll use the medium hake. So blue, touch of yellow, the yellow, just get a bluey green. Just trying to lose that, look, that horrible cauliflower there. Oh, like a bit of shadowy sort of colour underneath this. So it's not just one colour. Oh, okay. That's still wet, so I've probably got a bit too high with that tree, but never mind. I'll make this one a bit bigger. I'll do. Alright, let's put a bit of stuff on that bank now. See if we can get a sort of a Right, now then, if I wet this, but leave a bit of a margin, well, sort of, and just touch those colours. Right, so what happens with that? I'm going to have to lift a bit of that out there. It'll fill in a bit, but we can go back to it. I'm going to get the medium, the larger hake now, and just go a bit of burnt sienna and Payne's Way burnt sienna, a bit of that green, palette green. I use a rigger for that, it's not quite so as I would like. a good dark is always Payne's Grey and Burnt Sienna. Just indicate some more, just for people, the eyes to fill in the gaps. Whoops. So a little bit of shadow in there. Just lose some of that. Bury the trunks in some undergrowth. Right, it's not very delicate, is it? Right, clean that brush, get the medium hake, squeeze the water out of it, and just clean up along here. And right, that'll do. I don't want to do any more to that. I'll be back to the acrylics soon, or the oils, and the oils. Done several watercolours for everybody, so try to keep everybody a bit happy, those that are interested in what I do. Right, so I'll move this, I'll slide this over so it's more in the middle, and get the large mounts that was cut for this size, so there we are. So another watercolour. I'm not happy about the way that went. You get used to a paper. I'm used to Fabriano and what it does. Over the years I've had probably 1,000 on that paper. The Fabriano £130. It's a studio practice paper. This is a quality paper, but I'm not used to using it, so that's probably why I had a tantrum. I suppose we could put in some bit of down here. Okay, just a little bit of a reflection there. I think that'd probably be too wet to put a figure in. No, if I put a figure on that, it's still just a bit damp. It will spread. So I'll leave that as a pure watercolour. Thanks for watching, folks. See you soon. Bye bye.